I think that we need to see doing business as service to society, and it has to go beyond the individual interest of the respective businesses. We exist not in silos, we exist in society. And obviously the interaction between businesses and society is very much there. It's not a divide. So you do not have businesses on one hand and society on the other hand. Societies make businesses what it is that they are. Therefore, they should be interested in what it is that's beneficial to all rather than what's beneficial to self. I think that education is critical, because I think that too few people are aware of what the real implications of all this are. So we're being driven by all sorts of, consumption patterns, for example, that makes people feel that, to live a certain lifestyle, you need to consume so much more of everything else there. So that's one. Secondly, it's because, with businesses, for example, they like to see what it is that has an immediate impact on the business. If what we're talking about is years removed from the short-term view, then obviously that's going to become a challenge. So I guess that we have to think more long-term. We have to think about changing patterns of consumption, and we have to think about education. But I think that education is critical. Young people think about power and having money because that's the world that they've lived in so far, and those are the things that have become very important. But then if we let them see that there is a different world in which many more things other than just having a good time are important, and if we get them to key their thinking into this whole thing about sustainability, and we can start early. It's the emphasis that has been placed on those things so far. I think that is what it is that has caused this problem. I'm glad that we're starting to see a change, but I guess that more of that has to be done, especially in countries like Africa, where we're still concerned about survival, where poverty rates are still rife. Obviously, people are thinking about, just sort of moving beyond poverty, and then they're not thinking more about how that should actually happen. I guess that it all starts by becoming aware. I think that probably 15, 20 years ago, I wasn't thinking about this at all. Like everybody else who lives in Africa, you just think about a better lifestyle. And when you think about a better lifestyle, these are all the things that come to mind. The desire to make more money, the desire to adopt consumption patterns that are different from other places as well. So yes, it's true that we're faced with those problems there, but then we have to realize that there will be no world for us to live in if we do not start to address these problems here. And I guess that that's what it is that one could key into in trying to educate the wider populace. My dream for the future is to have an Africa where these concerns are heightened and where we believe that by doing things the way we do things there, it will be beneficial to the community in which we find ourselves in.